Okay, so imagine a scenario where there is a pesky fly buzzing around, putting its poop-infested feet on the walls, your food, you, but when you do manage to punch it in the face and send it to the shadow realm, 2 more take its place, and now there are just flies everywhere. Welcome to my reality. See, for the past 4 years, every summertime, my house is invaded by an army of flies. I don't know where they come from. I just know that if I killed 10 flies, then a few minutes later, there are 10 more flying around and they just keep coming. And not just flies. Like one morning I came down and discovered that my floor was littered with maggots everywhere. Where the heck did all these maggots come from? It was quite disgusting. And so I did what anyone would do in that situation. Yeah, that's right. I put them all in a container and then I watched them turn into flies and then I fed them to my pets. I'm pretty sure that's just you. Oh. Well, at least I can mark hatch flies off my bucket list. You'd think that the main source would be the trash can, right? But no, the trash can was as clean as, well, you know, as clean as a trash can can be. No signs that they were coming from there, and also the other times, there were no maggots. The flies just showed up. I checked the cabinets, the vents, every nook and cranny, nothing. It's like they just spawned out of nowhere. Either they must be getting in the house through some opening I haven't found yet, or my house is literally the first ever proof of spontaneous generation. Honestly, it could be any of those choices. So now the question is, what do you do with so many flies? A common response would be to kill them with a newspaper or fly swatter, but honestly, that's so basic. And do those things even work? Like, I have yet to meet someone who has actually killed a fly with one of those things. Granted, they probably just suck at killing flies, but I don't know. In my opinion, fly swatters are great for killing slow things or just anything but flies. They're a huge scam. Let's see what you guys on YouTube said. By killing it, probably with a badminton racket. Now this guy's got a class. I would eat it. Good source of protein. I don't know about that. Left my juice out and it drowned itself apparently. This happened yesterday. I mourn my juice. As we all do. Everyone, let's take a moment to mourn the loss of Adaptive Reasoning's juice. With kindness. My cats will chase it around, and once caught and sufficiently played with and killed, they would eat it. Do cats actually eat and catch flies? A Death Star. That's the only way. Okay, I'm sure that would work, but like at what cost? Charizard? Flamethrower! Not with a block of tofu. Wrong answer, because I would be amazing at it. And speaking of which, the real question is, what would I do when my house is invaded by hundreds of flies? Well, let's just say... NANI? Oh, they chose the wrong house. See, there are a lot of perks to having many creepy crawlies as pets. So first, I would unleash the mantises to deal with them, followed by the black widows. And finally, if I had any, I would feed the flies to my carnivorous plants. The Venus flytraps, giant pitcher plants. Actually, I kind of like this hypothetical stuff. If I was actually too lazy to catch the flies on my own, I would release dragonflies that I bred and hatched in this exact situation, and they would just go ham on the flies. Yeah, I would have a bunch of dragonflies flying around the house, but I'm pretty sure it's fine. Oh, and you know those archer fish that go like pew pew at the prey? It would just be really cool to see them shoot the flies down and then eat them. Oh wait, no, I got it. How about orb weavers? Giant orb weaver spiders all over the house. Okay, actually no, that might be pretty gross. Now, getting back to reality, when they've had their fill, I would feed all the flies to my spiders in the backyard. They're like my unofficial pets named Steve. But after that, assuming the flies are still coming, oh, it is time for some bare hands and rubber bands. And I seriously didn't try to make it rhyme, it just happened. Honestly, if you haven't tried to shoot a fly with a rubber band, you are missing out, my friend. I highly recommend it. It does take some skill to do it right, but you can get some pretty nasty snipes with it. And then just like me and my family, you can turn it into a game of who can kill the most flies. My record was however many this was. One time my dad shot a fly's head clean right off, but the body was literally still standing. Just headless. It was insane. I have tried that assault gun that, shoots salt that kills flies. It's okay, I guess, except mine broke already, so it's pretty much useless now. But if for some strange reason you don't have any of these things that I just mentioned, I suppose an electric fly swatter can work too. You filthy casuals. In conclusion, I still have no idea where the flies are coming from after all of these years, and it will most likely defy all of science until the end of time. That is no exaggeration. And actually, as I was writing and recording this, the flies are literally invading my home once again. So I gotta go, but don't worry. I got this.